Hey guys, so I am a hairstylist. I've been doing it for 18 years. I'm also an entrepreneur and I make money in other ways. Subscribe to my channel if you're interested in following along my journey or staying in touch. I also go live often, so we can hang out. But today I'm here just to talk to anyone who is thinking about adding highlights into their own hair and has never done that before. Adding highlights in your own hair can be honestly dangerous for your hair's health. Lightener is bleach. It's hard on the hair. It can cause breakage. It can cause skin blistering. You should know what you're doing with it. If it's your first time foiling your own hair, I'm not here to tell you how to do it, but just some precautions and words of wisdom. So I do suggest that you listen to this video before attempting to highlight your own hair if you haven't tried it yet. I'm not trying to scare you off of doing it, but it's important that if you are going to try, that you try in a minimal amount first. So what I mean by that is stick to like a money piece in the front, for instance, but also be really careful because you don't want to cause breakage like right on the front of your hair. So if you're not confident that your hair can handle it, then do a patch test elsewhere. And if your hair is extra fragile in the front, just be very careful. Less is always more, and the thing is, once you get into highlighting your own hair, like once you start, you need to keep going. You need to get it done in a reasonable amount of time. You need to get it on quick enough so that by the time you're done and waiting for that last foil to process, the first foil that you put on isn't already over processed, because it can take all day to foil your own head if you're adding a lot of highlights. I foiled my own hair and I did the whole thing, the back as well. It took me 2 days to foil my own hair. I first did the front section the first day, completely left the back because I knew I couldn't get it on in enough time. And then the next day I did the back of my head. So if you are doing a substantial amount of coloring, I do say allow for 2 days. The second day can even just be to like fix anything up that maybe you missed a spot, that sort of thing. Always allow for 2 days when you're coloring your own hair. It's a good rule of thumb. And if you get it done sooner, great. Make sure you have all of the necessary supplies before you get started. So you need your tail comb for sectioning the hair. Make sure you have the proper lightener and developer. Make sure that you have gloves if you're going to need those. You have your color bowl. So to make sure you have everything available to you. And then once you get started, you really just dive in and get it going and in there as quick as possible. Mistakes happen. They happen when I'm coloring my own hair, and I've been doing it for 18 years. So I would certainly expect that if you're coloring your own hair, especially if you're not a hairstylist, that you are going to have mistakes, and that's okay. You can usually fix those mistakes, but I always say like less is more, so just do a little bit, and sometimes you would be surprised what a large impact a little bit of lightener like around the face can do. Sometimes that's really all you need, and you don't need to be overcomplicating it by like trying to get lightener in the back of your head. When I did color my whole head with highlights recently, and it took me 2 days, I had like a whole situation going on in here where I had like mirrors everywhere, and so I need to be able to like see the back, right? And it's still not perfect, but yeah, if you are coloring your own hair, consider subscribing to my channel because I go live often. And you can come on there and ask me anything about your hair, and I will be very happy to have a consultation with you and we can talk about it. And I also just wanted to show you guys that this is honestly what it was like coloring my own hair. This was day 2, and I think altogether I was in the salon for like 10 hours doing this to myself, like, you know, from setup and cleanup and everything. So it's no joke to be coloring your own hair. Like, you need time and patience and practice, and you'll get better.